Hello, gist lovers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just new here, you're welcome. This is where you get all your trending stories, okay? So we're just testing out this life. While we're testing this life out, we will be discussing some, you know, juicy gist while we try this out. All right? If you notice any slack, any slow, whatever is going on, please leave me a comment. Okay, I'm just trying this live for the first time. I do not know if it's gonna be so good, if it's gonna be perfect. Okay, so this is the first time. So let's dive into some of the gist of the day. All right, so from the topic, you know that we're going to be talking about three different stories. We're just going to dive into the stories full time, like we're diving into it with all our head. Okay, so if you're someone that you love juicy gist, gossip, celebrity stories, trending gist, and all, take a seat, grab your drink. If it's a juice, if it's a wine, if it's coffee, okay? Because we are going to be dissecting and analyzing today. Happy Sunday to you. Let me know from which country you're watching us from or which continent. Let me know what the time is in your area where you're watching from. And if you will be watching the replay of this live stream, you are welcome. And leave me a comment. Let me know if you're watching the replay. Okay? You're welcome. Let's just leave your opinion, what you think about these three stories that we will be dissecting and analyzing today. Okay? We're not going to be judging anyone, and we're not saying you go to people's page and start throwing shades because that's not what we're all about. Okay, so let's start with the drama doll. Her name is Destiny Etiko. She's a Nollywood actress. So she's very famous. You know, she's on Instagram. If you do not know who she is, you can check out her channel. She's like she calls herself the drama doll. So you know what I'm like. You have a clue. Let me not say you know what I'm talking about. You have a clue. Like she's very talented. Let's start with that. She's a very talented actress. She is she's been in so many movies, and she's a happening girl. You know, she's just generally. So you'll be wondering, why are we even talking about her today? Okay, so Destiny Etiko recently uploaded a photo to her Instagram, a photo of a car. Here is the car. If you can see, let me put it closer. Okay, so she posted a photo of this Land Cruiser Jeep. It's a Prado. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. Like the car is just cool, you know. And now the internet is divided. Some people are upset. Like, how is it that she can afford such expensive car? Some other people are like, what do you care? Like, what do you care how she made the money to buy the car? So let us sit here and dissect. If you know, this is not the first car that Destiny Etiko has showed off on her let me show you people the side view of this car here. This is the car that is yeah, this is the car. Okay, so that's her posing with her car. If you've not seen the photo, it's a beautiful white Jeep that she bought, and you know, just congratulations to you, Destiny. Anyway, before we dive into the story, all right. So when she posted this, the internet started buzzing. You know, people always talking, and if you know, there's something about Africans. I don't know if you're not an African, you're from any other country. Let me know. Leave me a comment down if it happens, like if it's same in your country. I'll tell you this: when a lady in Africa is successful, people are always quick to attribute her success to a man. I don't know if you understand. Okay, let me break it down. If you're a lady and you have been working hard, you've made money, you decide to build a house, or you decide to buy a car, or just do something good for yourself and your family, people will always be quick to judge you and say that you are or you are spending the money of a man. I don't know if you get it. Okay, so now some women are like, sorry. Okay. So some women are like, what is going on? Why is it that any time that a lady is trying to do something good for herself, people are questioning her, like, where is this coming from? How did you make this money? How did you get this money? But if it is a man, nobody is going to question him. Or at most in Africa, they'll say, okay, he's a ritualist. He used his mother or his father or someone, or he's a thief, or he's a scammer or something. That's all they're going to say if it is a man that is making such money and buying all these expensive things. But if it's a woman, they will quick to say, you're sleeping with a politician, or you are dating a politician's child, or you are just something, like it's quick for them to tag you as a prostitute or something of sort. And now a lot of people they just cannot deal with this anymore. They're just saying, come on, women too can work hard, you know. Women can work hard. They have two hands and legs, just as the men do. They have their head, they have their brain, they are smart. So women that are smart can always work hard and make money, just as the men do. So why is it that when a lady builds a house, you say, it's a politician that gave her the money. A lady buys a car, it's a politician. But if a man that is same age or even younger than that woman does the same thing in Africa, you don't say, it's a woman, he's a gigolo or something. It's a woman that gave him the money. He's sleeping with a female politician or something. That's why he has all this money. You people say, he's been working hard, or you tag him as a thief, or you tag him as something else. But you don't give the glory to a woman. But why, when a woman does the same, people are quick to say it is a man? Okay, because this lady, Destiny Etiko, she has not really come out. I do not know, but I've not seen. She has not come out to introduce any man, like officially to say, this is my boyfriend or this is my husband. People really don't know if she's married or she's not married. But I think from the way she acts, she's single. I don't think she's married. She has never said anything of such or give any signs of her being married or so. So she being successful, she's been in so many movies. And sometimes people say, the money that she's using to buy these cars, beautiful house, I think she built a house for her parents in the village. I think her last year birthday, she got a Jeep or a four-wheel drive. I think that car too was white. A very beautiful car she got for her birthday last year, 2020, I think. Okay, so now 2021, February, she has showed off a new, beautiful Land Cruiser Prado Jeep. And now people are saying, how is it that this girl can afford these expensive cars? How is it that the way she dressed, she wears a lot of designers, her house is beautiful, she's always traveling. How is it that she can afford this luxury life? How? Like, how? When people are suffering. Now, when I mean people, what they're saying is people in the industry, the Nollywood movie industry. They're saying, why is it that most of the men in the industry are struggling? Some of them, when they fall sick, they have to come out in public to beg for funds, to ask for people to donate money to their bank accounts so they can continue their treatments in the hospital, or if they want to fly them abroad to India, if they have to do some kind of heart surgery and things like that, they will come out and ask for people, or some other Nollywood people will actually come out and ask that people should help in any way that they can, and people will donate, and that's how they will send the person to India and do the surgery and bring the person back. People are saying, why is it that the female are just basking? They have so much money to throw away. Meanwhile, their paycheck is not as high as the flashy light that they put out there. Now there's something that some people do not understand. There's some people do this whole social media thing and influencing thing. It doesn't mean that everything you show off on social media belongs to you. For example, if you are an influencer, you could someone could get you to advertise their house, like if they have like buildings for rent or buildings that they want to sell, and they know that you have big fan base or just things like that. So they can pay you to go sit in that house, take a photo, take a drink, throw a small party, just to show how beautiful the place is. Just to show how touche, how posh, and how well done the job, the art, or whatever of the place is. So potential buyers or renters will come. Same with certain like people that sells cars in let's say Africa. So if the person is just starting out and people don't know them, it is people can actually do that. If you understand me, if you get my point, people can do that. They can give you a car and ask you to ride, and you can even rent cars. I don't know. I know places like the US and Europe, you can rent cars and you can even get a car and not pay fully at once. You can be paying in bits. As far as they know you have a job, you can provide papers to show that you have a steady job, and your salary, they see that your salary, you can afford that car. They give you maybe 24 months, 12 months, or more, 1 year, 6 months for you to pay. So every month you have to pay something into their account, and they can give you the car, but they are sure that within that time they've given you, you'll be able to pay up. The same with houses too. People can actually, get you. People just don't always think that everything someone has, the person paid in full, the person paid cash. And on the other hand, let us say she has a politician as a boyfriend, because she has never introduced anyone to you people. So let's say she has a politician as a boyfriend. What do you care? What, what do you care? Is she your sister? Is she related to you? Is she your child? Like, why do you really care about what she's doing with herself? It is her life. You have your own life. So you live your life. You let other people. This is just my own opinion. Like, if someone posts a photo of a beautiful car, all you should do is say congratulations to the person. If you're upset, then don't say anything. If you are jealous, move on. And I don't even know why you should be jealous of someone that you do not know how the person is making the person's money. Some people work very hard. When you're sleeping, some people are not sleeping. Some people have 3, 4 jobs non-stop. They don't have time to rest. So when they buy something good for themselves, don't feel jealous. They have actually worked their butt off to get to that position, to save that money, to buy that thing that they like or they love or they've really wanted to have for many months or many years, depending on what the case may be. So when you see these Nollywood actresses actually, not just it's not just this Destiny girl, but just that she's the one trending now. That's why I'm talking about her. Now, do not always feel jealous about these people. Do not. You love the car, work hard and buy your own. And how would you feel tomorrow if you work hard and you're able to save the money to buy a Prado Jeep or to buy, uh, let's say, some of these sports car, Ferrari, or you have money to buy all this Gucci and all these other brands, and people see you wearing all these expensive things, and they look at you and they're like, "Where the heck did you get this money from?" I think it's a politician that bought this thing for you. I think it's a man that gave you this, or you stole the money, or you scammed someone. How would you feel? Will you be happy if truly this is something that you worked for? This is just my take. It's nobody's business. Okay, you can air your view too, but it's nobody's business what people decide to do with themselves. Okay, so that is that about Destiny Etiko. Leave me a comment, even if you're watching the replay of this live stream. Leave me a comment below what you think about this whole story of Destiny Etiko, the Nollywood actress that bought a new car and she decided to share it with her fans so people can be happy with her or just see her achievements. And now the whole story is turning around because some people are pissed off that how is it that almost every year she buys a new car, and why is it that it's not just any car but it's always a big and beautiful and very expensive car, and that where is she getting all this money to live this luxurious life when the rest of the Nollywood people are not this wealthy, and they don't have this much money, and they always have to when they fall sick they always have to beg people for money, and and some people in industry that likes to talk will always say that their fees are not as much as these people always portray themselves, like what they pay them is not so much. Like the Nollywood people don't make so much that if you're doubting, you should check the men in Nollywood. That most of them really don't have anything, and the few ones that are really living flashy lifestyle and buying expensive things and all these luxurious things, those are the ones that they have side hustles. They have things they do on the side that really bring in the cash. It's not necessarily just from the movie industry. So it's just not your business. It is not your business. So just let them be. Let them be. If someone wants to have a politician, let them have a politician, okay? Don't blame them. It's the politician that is stealing the money, not whichever lady that is with the politician. So whatever it is, let her enjoy her car. Once more, congratulations to you, Destiny Etiko. Your new car is beautiful. Enjoy, flex your life. Let's move over to the next story. We will be talking about a guy. His name is Uche, uh, uh, Uche Maduagwu. I think that's his name. Sorry if I murder your name. He's from the east. He's an Eastern Nigerian. His name is Uche Maduagwu, I think. Okay, so this guy, he's also a Nollywood actor. So it seems like we're talking about Nollywood people today, but don't worry, all the story is not about Nollywood people. All right, so Uche Madwago, he's an actor. He's also a blogger. He posts things on his social media. He has a YouTube channel. He has his Instagram. He's very active on Twitter. He's always talking about whatever is happening in Nigeria. He's quick to uh, chime in with his opinion, what he thinks about the situation. So he's a very outspoken Nigerian. Okay, so now I will just backtrack. I will just go back a little bit to explain something why we're even talking about this guy. Okay, so Nigeria is one of the countries in Africa that really doesn't appreciate this whole LGBTQ thing. Like it's not that welcoming. I think in Africa in general, but probably some African countries might be more tolerant, so to say. But Nigeria is not one of those countries. No, because Nigeria actually has a law that if a man and a man is seen together, they're going to jail for 15 years and things like that. A woman and a woman is seen together, they're going to jail. If you caught it, just those type of laws are in place. So they've been a lot of people has actually been talking about this whole thing. Like Nigeria should slow down and allow the gay, the lesbians, and